Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you will be notified anytime I post a new video. So welcome to part 2 of this nail set. If you'd like to check out part 1, I will link to that in the cards. So in this video we are going to be doing a 3D snowman nail. So we start with my white polygel from Makartt. So I'm just placing a huge bead of that polygel on my ring nail and just making a circle to do my snowman nail. I try to get this circle as neat as possible. It was a tad bit difficult, but eventually I got it, and when I was satisfied I cured for 30 seconds. So I just filed around the bottom of the nail a bit because it wasn't a perfect circle, so I just needed to file off a little bit of the polygel just to get a circle, well, as good of a circle I could get. So I tried my best with that, and also I forgot to say I made sure to pat the surface of the nail so that it wouldn't be bumpy. I needed the surface to be smooth because I didn't want to do much filing of this 3D snowman, so I made sure to get that area very smooth. Now I am using my blue polygel from Makartt and I'm just placing some above the circle. So this is going to be part of the snowman's scarf. So I'm just doing that right here. I had to do this scarf in 2 parts, so I'm just doing the neck area first, making sure that that is neatly applied. And before curing, I made sure to use something with a point just to get some texture for the scarf. Although it is very difficult to get texture on polygel because as soon as you place indents in polygel, it disappears because polygel is self-leveling, so eventually it will disappear. So you have to do it quick and then cure it. I tried my best, but I think it could have been better, but I couldn't do anything about it. So I cured that for 30 seconds and then I did the second layer, which is just the piece that hangs. I made sure to do that piece that hangs on the snowman. And when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I did the same thing by applying some dots just to get some texture and cured that as well. Now I am going back to using the white polygel for the head of the snowman. So usually snowmen have 3 layers, so 3 circles, but this nail was a bit too short for the 3 circles, and also I wasn't sure if I could get all of the circles to be cohesive, so it was best to just do 2 circles and that's it. So that's why I decided to do 2 circles instead of the 3. And I think my snowman turned out really good, So yes, I'm just trying to make a perfect circle, or as perfect as it could be, for the snowman's head. And then I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I am going in with another bead of the blue polygel on the head of the snowman. So I am going to be making a beanie for my snowman. So I'm starting with the band of the beanie and I'm just forming that. The beanie or the hat of the snowman was a tad bit difficult to do. I don't know why, but it just wasn't working out for me. I tried my best, so I hope my best was good enough. That's all I have to say about that. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below, because I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm trying to make some indents to get some texture for my beanie. And as I said before, it is very difficult to get texture with polygel because polygel is self-leveling, so eventually it always reverts to being smooth, and that was very difficult for me to try to get texture in any of this snowman nail. It was very difficult to get a textured sweater or beanie hat, so I tried. Okay, so now I am making the top of the cap or the beanie. So I'm doing that, you know, trying my best just to get a good beanie hat for my snowman. So yes, I'm doing that, and then I cured for 30 seconds. Next, I go in with a very thin layer for the band again, because I felt like the top of the hat and the band was all in one. You couldn't see that there was a band and then the top of the hat, so I was trying to get that to look like a beanie some more. So I just placed some more of the blue polygel at the band area, and then I tried to make some texture with my pointy orange wood stick to try to get that to look a little more textured, and then I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I am taking a bead of the blue polygel and placing it on my nail palette. So I am going to be applying some buttons on my snowman. So I use my dotting tool to pick up very small beads of the blue polygel and place it on the snowman. Most of them wasn't the same size, but I don't think you could tell. Well, I hope you couldn't tell. So I'm just placing 3 buttons on my snowman, and I'm using my 3D brush to make it into a circle so it mimics a button. So I'm doing that on the snowman, and then when I'm satisfied, I cure for 30 seconds. Now moving on, I'm going to be using Marigold, which is from Makartt, and I'm also going to be using my Makartt black gel polish. So I place some of that on my nail palette. Then I'm using my dotting tool, and I'm just going to be placing the eyes for my snowman. And when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I cured for 30 seconds. And looking back at it now, I think my eyes for the snowman could have been a little smaller, but I cannot do anything about it now, and I think it turned out okay. I just find it should be a little smaller, but anyway, I flash cured that for 30 seconds. Now moving on, I am going to be doing the mouth. So I did initially start to draw the mouth with my dotting tool, the smaller side of my dotting tool, but I think the smaller side of my dotting tool was still a bit too large to draw the dots for my snowman's mouth. So I removed that, and then I am using my orange wood stick with the point to draw the dots for the snowman. I think it kind of looked a little evil, but it's not that bad. So yes, I cured that for 30 seconds. Now moving on, I'm using Marigold. So I did place some of the Marigold on my nail palette, and then I picked up some with my dotting tool to place it on the nose to mimic a snowman's nose. So I did that, and I am using my 3D brush to shape the snowman's nose, and I think I did show a side angle so that y'all can see how it looked, and I think it looked really good. Then I cured that for 30 seconds. Next, off camera, I did do a fluffy beanie for my snowman. So I'm just showing that I created some indents in that as well, which proved to be very difficult as well. But you know, I tried my best, and I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I am going to be using my Madame Glam Velvet Matte top coat on the 3D snowman. So I placed some on my nail palette. Now I am just going to be using some rubbing alcohol to remove the tacky layer from my 3D snowman. Now I am applying my Velvet Matte top coat to the snowman. and I'm using my nail art brush to go around the sides of the snowman with my matte top coat as well. And then I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I am using my glossy top coat on the ring nail itself, so I'm just applying that glossy top coat to the ring nail and then I cured for 30 seconds. So I decided to use some of my diamond dust glitter on my 3D snowman. So I placed some of the matte top coat on the scarf of my 3D snowman, and then I sprinkled some of the diamond dust glitter, and then I cured for 30 seconds. I wanted to mimic snow, so I just thought I'd place some snow. It's okay, but I didn't need to do that. But yes, I cured that for 30 seconds. So I did apply glossy top coat to the scarf and the hat of my snowman, and I also did try to file around the cuticle area because the fluffy area of my beanie was touching my cuticle area just a little. It wasn't that much, but I needed to file that area just a little so it didn't touch at all. And yeah, and basically that's it. So I applied my cuticle oil to the ring nail to rehydrate my skin and nails, and this is my 3D snowman, and I think it turned out really good. I didn't want to incorporate this in the first part of this video, which I did on Monday, because I really wasn't sure how this 3D nail was going to turn out, and I always like to have a backup plan. So I did do the cracked ice nail set for the first video, and now I'm doing the snowman for this video, so that if the snowman didn't turn out too good, I still have a backup plan. But the snowman turned out great, I think, so I have 2 videos to show you guys. So let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below, and also don't forget, if you haven't seen my part 1 which I uploaded on Monday, let me know what you guys think about that video as well. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.